18 WJTS Sports presents the Edgewood Mustangs versus the Jasper Wildcats. This game's brought to you by DuBois County Tire, McDonald's, Eulor & Sons, DuBois County Cares, and Mariners Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Now let's go down to the field.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jasper High School Baseball here on 18 WJTS. Tonight, the Wildcats start the Indiana Baseball Hall of Fame Classic with a game against the Edgewood Mustangs. Edgewood comes in at 7-6. The Wildcats are 13-2 on the season. Grant Stratton will go for the Wildcats. He is 4-0 on the season. He will battle IU-bound Luke Hayden for the Mustangs. The rain has stopped here at Gutgsell Field. The field okay. We'll have the opening pitch right after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Gutgsell Field. Grant Stratton and the Wildcats against Edgewood. Stratton on the season 4-0 with a 1.74 ERA. 23 and two-thirds innings. He's given up 22 hits, 8 runs, 5 of those earned. He has struck out 22 and walked just 4. And the lights on here at Gutgsell Field. A little later start because of the rain that swept through here around 5. Cat players and Coach Terry Gilbert got the field ready to go as Dawson Blueball will step in. He'll take the first pitch for a ball 1-0. He's the shortstop. Stratton out on the Gutgsell Field mound, brings it home, catches the outside corner. Aubrand in left, Eli Hofe in center, Chris Hedinger in right, Foley, Hankey, Morton, and Wallace the infield. Behind the plate, Ross Peter. Next pitch, slammed up the middle into center field for a base hit from the leadoff man, Blue Ball. And the Edgewood Mustangs have a runner on. Again, the Cats will play 2 on Saturday against Daleville at 11, then later on at 5:30, taking on New Palestine. Those games will air Sunday at 1 here on 18. So Sater will stand in, the first baseman. So Sater, right-handed batter again. Lights are on, overcast right now. Game was supposed to start 5:30 real time, now getting underway about 10 till 8. Stratton will work with the runner at first for the Mustangs. Stratton nods, brings it home. This one up the middle. Hankey could be 2, steps on the bag, throws the first base, pulls Wallace off, but he makes the tag. That's a double play. So the man erased who singled, and the double play is completed for pitcher Luke Hayden. He'll be the guy that will face the Wildcats in the bottom of the first. He's an Indiana commit and signee. Draftable as well. .468 with 4 homers and 16 knocked in. Helped lead Edgewood as a sophomore to the state finals in 3A. Pitches a breaking ball where they lost to Andrean. Edgewood had Andrean on the ropes, but Andrean, the Fighting 59ers, came back and won that game. So Hayden gets in from the right side. Stratton out there works. Catches the outside corner there, 1-1. Big double play ball. Stuff might not get through the infield here as wet as it is. And it's usually a slow track anyway. The 1-1 from Stratton to Hayden. Breaking ball, chop foul. Third base side, and it's 1-2 with 2 outs. Good pitcher's battle here between Stratton and Luke Hayden. Wind has died down. It was all over the place, obviously, when the rain was coming through. 1-2, Stratton comes home. Breaking ball, called third strike. He got it. Stratton faces the minimum in the first. No score after a half. Edgewood nothing, Jasper nothing. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Their field play goes to the bottom of the first, no score. Luke Hayden on the mound for Edgewood, 3-1 with a .50 ERA. He has struck out 68 and walked 10. Just 2 earned runs on the season and 12 hits. So Hayden against Hofe. First pitch of the game is a ball 1-0, or the inning, I should say. Hofe, Morton, and Foley, the scheduled hitters for the Wildcats. Next pitch is in for a strike. One and one. Next delivery. Slap foul out of play. 1 and 2. Cats rained out on a Thursday night down at North. That game will be made up Wednesday. Cats in action Monday against Gibson Southern. Tuesday against Lincoln. Cats undefeated in the SIAC. The 1-2 to Hope from Hayden. Does not chase. And it's 2 and 2. Cats as a team now below 300 at 297. They only had, they had 8 hits against Castle in that 5-2 win. Cody Morton, who's on deck, had 3 of them. It's 2 and 2 to Hope. Third baseman Drucky in on the grass at third. Likewise at first, the break even to Hope. Breaking ball slapped on the ground to short. Blue ball up with it. Comes over the top and gets his man. 1 gone. So Morton will stand in. We talked about him with those 3 hits. The wind and fire from Hayden. Fastball misses inside, 1-0. And they'll go through some baseballs, try to keep them dry. 1 gone here, bottom of the first. Hall of Fame Classic at Rookser Field. Always seem to have some kind of weather situation in any tournament that the Wildcats host out here. Breaking ball hammer in for a strike from Hayden. It is 1 and 1. Again, Drucky at third in on the grass again. At third, 1 and 1 to Morton. Curveball again. He can throw it for a strike. Morton steps out, 1 and 2 here to him. No score, bottom of 1. The kick and the deal. Fouled back. So Morton stays alive at 1 and 2. Foley is on deck for the Cats. And with the delay, push this one back. The 1-2 curve ball hit down the first baseline foul. So 1 and 2 with 1 down. Cats bat here in the home first. They play Morton to go the other way. A little gap between left and center. And off the line and left as well with Deckard. Luke Hayden's going to go to the tongue depressor and get the stuff out of his cleats. Thought about adding something to the mound. They did not. So again, 1 and 2 here to Morton. Hayden will kick and deal. Curveball got it. Bottom dropped out of that one. 2 gone. First strikeout for Hayden. And here comes Connor Foley. 442, 4 home runs, and 18 knocked in. Foley gets in here. The 3-hole hitter for the Wildcats. Hayden has retired the first 2. Stratton had a 3-up, 3-down inning with the double play ball that he got. One 1-0. No win right now. Foley, another breaking ball thrown for a strike. for Hayden. You can see that he's got command of that. 1-1 here. Wallace waits on deck. Foley digs in from the right side, and here's the pitch from Hayden. Blew it by him. 1-2. Again, Hayden, he's been on the scene again as a sophomore, led the Mustangs to the 3A title game against Andrean before the Fighting 59ers got him late. The 1-2 from Foley from Hayden. Popped up left center field. They will go back on it to center fielder Inglis making the catch for the third out of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for the Cats against Hayden in the home first. No score after 1 here on 18 WJTS. Andrew Good leads things off here in the top of the second for Edgewood. No score. Stratton a 3 up, 3 down inning with the double play ball back in the first. First pitch to Good is out of the zone. Good, a 344 hitter. Edgewood just 7-6 on the season, but pretty good when their ace Luke Hayden is on. Cats as well good when Stratton is on the hill. The 1-0 chop foul wide of the bag at third. And the count squares at 1-1. Again, a slow track out here at Rookser Field tonight. The 1-1 breaking ball, good pitch, got him way out ahead. And it is 1-2. Here's a delivery. Does not chase. So 2-2. The break even. Missed it outside. Druckery on deck. Play him straight away in the outfield. Stratton, the payoff pitch. Called third strike. Peter has to complete the strikeout at first base, and Stratton picks up his second straight strikeout, 2 for the game, dating back to last inning. So that'll bring up Druckery, the third baseman. Druckery gets in here. One away, Stratton works out of that full windup, even with nobody on, and throws it for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch. That's a strike. Pours that one right in there. 1-1. Cats and Edgewood Mustangs here. One. Lined into right. It's going to hang up for Hedinger, and he makes the play for the second out of the inning. So 2 up, 2 gone here. So far, so good for Stratton. Thummel, the DH, will get in here. Here's the first pitch to him. He waves at it, 0-1. 0-1 count. Stratton in command, throws the next pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. It was a good one. Well, Stratton out ahead here. 0-2 here. He drops a glove and brings it home. Hit up the middle, past Stratton. Charging hard is the third baseman. Great play by Connor Foley to end the inning. On the run, Foley got his man. It was in no man's land, and he gets the play done. 1.5 in the books here at Alvin C. Rookser Field. Edgewood nothing, Jasper nothing. We'll step aside. We'll have more right after this. Back at the ballpark, Andrew Wallace leads things off against Hayden in the bottom of the second inning. Wallace fouls the first pitch back. Hayden faced the minimum with a strikeout back in the first. No score here in the bottom of 2. Hall of Fame Classic, Jasper and Daleville out here tomorrow at 11, 5:30-ish for the Wildcats and the Dragons from New Palestine. The 0-1 here. Wallace takes it inside. Tomorrow's games will air Sunday afternoon at 1. Hayden with the 1-1 count. Kind of a modified wind-up stretch out there, the 1-1 inside. 2-1. In the infield here with the wet grass, and they're very shallow. Third baseman Druckery in on the grass at third and off the line. The 2-1 from Luke Hayden to Wallace catches the outside portion for a strike, and the count evens up at 2-2. Nobody on, nobody out in the Wildcats second. Hayden looks in, gets the sign, and he'll fire the break even to Wallace. Breaking ball dives low. Cats looking for their first base runner here in the early portion of this game. Payoff pitch to the Wildcat first baseman. Walked him. So a leadoff walk here will bring Ross Peter to the plate. Again, Hayden coming in. Only 11 walks with 70 strikeouts. So they'll hold the runner on at first. Peter will get in. Try to bunt right back to the mound. Hayden grabs it out of the air. That's all they'll have as Wallace scurries back to first. So bunt popped right back to the mound. Hayden spryly got off the mound and able to make that play. So Lebehusen will stand in. Job at 260, the designated hitter, hitting for Aubrand, the left fielder, runner at first with one gone. Hayden comes to the pause. He'll kick and deal. Ball misses on the outside half, and it's 1-0, the count to Lebehusen. One away, bottom of the second inning. This one blown by Lebehusen. 1-1. A throw over, back in time is Wallace. In the infield, really tacky as you would expect with the rain and the various work done on it. 1-1, the pitch to Lebehusen. Brings it home. Fastball right down Main Street for a strike, and it's 1-2. And Cats with the game Monday against Gibson at Rookser, Tuesday against Lincoln at Rookser, Wednesday the makeup game with North down at Evansville North. The 1-2. Waved at a pitch out of the zone, strikeout for Luke Hayden. For Luke, that's his second. After Wednesday, the Cats off next Thursday. Friday game was Southridge, then a Saturday afternoon game against Forest Park at 1. Both those games right here at Rookser Field. Here comes Hettinger at 250. He plays right field for the Cats. Hayden with the runner at first. Wallace walked earlier. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, a hammer. It's a strike. Luke Hayden throwing that breaking ball for good success, especially early in the count. Hayden comes to the pause and brings it home. Ball popped up a mile high into shallow right center field. The cut of the grass. It's going to get to the right fielder. He's going to wait for it to come down. He makes the play about 10 steps out for the last out of the inning. Inning over for the Cats. They get a base runner, but they leave him there. We'll head to the third. Cats and Mustangs 0-0. We're heading back to Gutgsell Field after this. Doring, the catcher, leads things off against Stratton here in the third, no score. First pitch of the inning to Doring. He floats it foul out of play. First base side. Next pitch. Curveball hit right back into the screen. Away and 2 here. Doring waits. Outside. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. First base side will also give it a look, and he dives for it, and he almost came up with it. So 1-2 here. Here's the next offering. Fouls it back, stays alive. 1-2 here to the hitter for Edgewood, Doring. Stratton peeks in, gets the side from Peter, cuts it loose, got him, struck him out. So 1 gone. Stratton picks up his third strikeout. Lane Deckard will stand in. He's the 8th hole hitter for the Edgewood Mustangs. Stratton has it. Ball knocked up the middle off Stratton, but right to Hankey. Out near the bag. He throws, and he gets his man. A 1-6-3 action right there through the box. And Inglis, the center fielder, will get in. 2 away. This will be a pitcher's duel, it looks like. Both these pitchers right on point so far. Pitch is out of the zone, 1-0 from Stratton. Top of the third here at Gutgsell Field. That catches the corner. Good pitch from Stratton. The 1-1 offering does not chase. Stays in there, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Threw that one by him. Stratton 1 pitch away for another 3 up, 3 down inning. That's been the case through the first 2. Got a double play after the leadoff man singled. Stratton drops the glove, the break even. Did not chase one up. And it's 3-2. Leadoff man, blue ball, will be next. He, again, owns the lone hit of this game. Stratton stares in, gets the sign. He's in agreement and pours a 3-2 plateward. He got him right down the middle. Called third strike of the inning over. The Mustangs go in order here in the top of the third. Another strikeout for Stratton. It's his fourth. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Cats and the Edgewood Mustangs in a 0-0 game. We're coming back right after this on 18 WJTS. Grant Stratton leads things off here in the bottom of the third against Luke Hayden. Cats looking for their first hit. Hayden with a couple of strikeouts so far through the first 2 innings. Stratton gets in from the right side. Fouls this one straight back. It's 0-1. Stratton, Hankey, and Hof. 8-9-1 for the Wildcats. Here's the pitch. Dances into the dirt. It's 1-1. Outside corner to Stratton. He would like to get that pitch when he's on the mound. 1-2 here. So Hayden with a 1-2 count against his counterpart Stratton. He looks in. He will kick and fire that 1-2. It's on the way. Breaking ball got him. Strikeout number 3 for Luke Hayden. One away for Hankey, the shortstop. He's been busy so far tonight.
Shortstop number 4, Ben Hankey.
Low, they're in on the corners for Hankey. One down, bottom of the third. The 1-0 pitch into the dirt. 2-0 the count. They'll get a new baseball out there. Two-0 pitch. There's a strike. 2-1. Eli Hof waits on deck. No score. Bottom of the third out here at Rookser Field. Hayden will kick and fire to the Wildcat shortstop. Breaking ball, strike 2. Now the break even. Inside. 3-2 here. Hof waits on deck. Cats trying to get something going here against Edgewood. No score at the bottom of the third out here at Alvin C. Rookser Field. Payoff pitch. Walked him. Second walk for Hayden. So 1-out walk. And Eli Hof stands in. He grounded to short earlier. Strike pumped in there, got him with a fastball. 0-1 with one away. Cats have a runner at first base. Cody Morton, the on-deck hitter. They hold that runner on. The 0-1. Curveball misses outside. And the count squares at 1-1. Again, Edgewood a 3A team. Jasper in the 4A tournament. They'll take on the Castle Knights in their first game on the Thursday before Memorial Day. The 1-1. Back to the screen. The Cats have a runner in scoring position. So 2-1 here to Hof. Two-one offering. Chased one up, which is easy to do sometimes. 2-2. One away. Cats have a runner at second base. The first run of the game, possibly. Keep him close. They jockey in behind him a little bit out there with blue ball, the shortstop, the 2-2 to Hof, and that's back to the screen. Catcher having a tough time catching Hayden. It's 3-2 now. So So Hayden and his catcher, Doran, going to go out and talk about it. So 3-2 here with Hof at the plate with one away. Corners in for Edgewood. Here's the payoff. Got him, struck him out. So he gets the strikeout. He was desperately hunting that. Gets his fourth, and here comes Cody Morton, his strikeout victim back in the second. Zeros on the board, but the Wildcats threaten with a runner at third. There's already been a couple of wild pitch / pass balls. Inside with the first pitch 1-0. Foley would be next here for the Cats. .10 offering. That misses outside. 2-0. Didn't look like that Hayden was very happy with that one. 2-0. Comes to the pause with the runner at third. The 2-0 pitch to Morton. Threw a breaking ball 2-0, and he swung and missed. Hayden trying to get out of this inning unscathed. Cats with the first run of the game at third base. That's Hankey. This one popped foul out of play, first base side. It's into the bleachers. And it's a 2-2 count of the Wildcats second baseman. Bottom of the third. 2-2. 2-2. The pause and the pitch. Curveball, Morton pops it back into left field. Deckard goes back on it, but he will make the catch for the third out of the inning. Morton put a charge into it. Cats get a man at third base, but they leave him stranded here in the third inning. We'll head to the top of the fourth. Cats and Edgewood in a 0-0 game. We'll take a break, and we'll come back after this. Back of the ballpark as Stratton goes to work here in a 0-0 game. Dawson Blueball, the shortstop, climbs in. He owns the lone hit of the game. First pitch is a breaking ball, and it's 0-1. Again, the teams have dodged rain all night long, even once the game has started. Just a weird game out here at Rookser Field. The 0-1 curveball hit on the ground right back the mound. Stratton will step and throw. Threw it in a hurry and gets his man, though. 1 up, 1 gone. I think 1 or 2 runs here in this one will be all that these two pitchers, either one of them, will need. So Sater will stand in. He bounced into a double play that Hankey took care of out near the second base bag. 6U3. So Stratton fires it home. This one a strike at the knees. And it is 0-1. Play him straight away in the outfield. No win. Here's the delivery. It's outside and low. So the Cats and Edgewood in a 0-0 game. Cats will play out here tomorrow against Daleville at 11. Then later on at 5:30 against New Palestine. 1-1 here. Stratton will stare in and will kick and deal it. Slammed into left field for a base hit. Just checks up out there, and Jack Albrand picks it up basically with his bare hand. Second hit of the game for the Edgewood Mustangs. Luke Hayden will be the hitter here. He struck out his last time up. He's dangerous doing the pitching tonight. So Stratton works out of that stretch. Here is the pitch from Stratton to Luke Hayden. After a couple of nods, breaking ball, bottom dropped out of it, and it is 0-1. They throw over, back in time, the base runner. Oh, and 1, Stratton. Love a double play ball here. He deals with Hayden. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, squibbed up the first base line. Stratton off the mound will throw on to Wallace, who crosses paths with Hayden as they kind of avoided each other at first base. They complete the out. Runner goes up to second base. He's now in scoring position. Again, with these conditions, there are going to be all kinds of weird angles and balls in the grass, and guy's going to have to come and get it. So Good, the right fielder, stands in. He's got a runner at scoring position with 2 away. Stratton trying to shut the door on this top half of the 4th inning. He comes to the high set, now lowers the glove, looks out at second base and brings it home. Outside, blocked by Peter. Snap throw down to second base, and the runner gets back. A little conference between Stratton and Peter out on the Rookser Field mound right here. No score, top of the 4th. The Mustangs own the lone 2 hits of the ball game. Stratton, though, with 2 outs, tries to deal with the hitter Good. This one shot down the right field line. That will drop in front of Hettinger. Runner rounds third. Here's the throw back in. It is 1-0 Mustangs on the single to right field off the bat of Good. So he flared it into right, and Sater came home to score. A 2-out base hit, and we always talk about the 2-out hits. If you can get them, great. If you can stop somebody from getting them, great too. Just kind of takes the air out of the balloon if you're doing it to a defense and a pitcher. Druckery stands in. He flew out to Hettinger in right. Runner at first. Stratton throws a breaking ball. This one lofted into shallow right. Out goes the second baseman, Morton. He takes care of it for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before the Mustangs get on the board with 1 here in the top of the 4th inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Edgewood 1, Jasper 0. This is Wildcat Baseball on 18 WJTS TV. Back of the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th inning. Edgewood scratched across the run last half inning. Connor Foley leads things off. Pitches out of the zone, 1-0. Hayden with that 1-run lead. Pitch is high, 2-0. Now it's 3-0. So he gets behind to Foley here. He flew out to center field his previous plate appearance. The 3-0 pitch. Strike. Get me over fastball. 3-1 to the Wildcat third baseman. Hayden will kick and fire that 3-1. Ball rifled back, and now the count full at 3-2 against Foley. Foley, Wallace, and Peter, middle of that Wildcat order here. Foley in that 3-hole. 3-2 the count. Luke Hayden throws it. And he chased it, but it gets by the catcher, and they're going to throw down to first base, and he reaches with the strikeout. Strikeout number 5 for Hayden. They've got some catching difficulties tonight.
First baseman, number 18, Andrew Wallace.
So Andrew Wallace gets in, runner at first base. Swing and a miss. Throw over. Back is the base runner Foley. Oh, and 1. Wallace spread out the plate, left-handed hitter. The 0-1 runner takes off, pitch high, throw down to second base, not even close. It gets into center field. They're backing things up. And the Cats have a runner in scoring position on the stolen base. Cats have a chance to even things up here. 1-0 in favor of Edgewood. Wallace awaits the 1-1. Here it is. Pitch outside. Two and 1 here. Hayden wheels back towards second base, but does not throw back there. Two 1 to Wallace. Fastball misses. Wallace waits, the 3-1. Curveball punched in there for a strike. That was just hammered in there. 3-2 now. Wallace trying to scratch out a base hit here with the runner at second base, Foley, who reached on a strikeout. The 3-2. Called third strike. Wallace couldn't pull the trigger on that hard breaking ball from Luke Hayden. Strikeout number 6, and Ross Peter will stand in. He bunted back to the pitcher that Hayden took out of the air earlier. One away, in on the corners for Edgewood. Foley, they try to keep him close at second base now. Hayden backs off the mound. Ross Peter gets in. And again, Hayden very concerned with Foley back there. He took off earlier. Third baseman Druckery might have to deal with Foley coming in behind him with one away. Hayden comes to the set. Foley dancing around at second base, pitch to Peter. Strike 1. Oh, he's going to get a new baseball. Leba, who's in the on-deck batter. Cats trail 1-0 here in the home fourth. Comes the pause and the pitch. Breaking ball misses. And the count squares at 1-1. This one misses low. 2-1 here. Hayden, as hard as he has thrown, he's been in and out, up and down a bit here in this game so far. Cats looking for their first hit of the game. Peter is at the plate. Breaking ball, hard one, in for a strike. Two and two, one away, Peter. Digs in. And Hayden again just worried about the base runner out there. So Hayden gets back on the Rookser Field pitching rubber. 2-2 to Peter. Runner at second. Edgewood up 1-0. And Peter swings and misses. He's gone. 2 away. Hayden getting the strikeouts when he needs them. He's got 7. So Leverhusen climbs in. Again, the tying run out at second base. 1-0 Edgewood here in the home fourth. Hall of Fame Classic. Hayden will come home to Leverhusen. Dots the outside corner with a pitch, and it's 0-1. Pitch a tad high. So 1-1. Runner at second. Now Hayden breaks contact once again with the mound. He's not exactly working fast. He's kind of messing around with that wet mound out there. Misses inside. 2-1 to Leverhusen. Hettinger on deck. Cats trail 1-0 here. Straight away in the outfield. Again, no wind here. Leverhusen digs in. The runner at second, Foley, the 2-1. And then Hayden steps off. They're trying to keep him close. I don't doubt he'd run with 2 outs, but you never know. They've had some problems controlling the ball at the plate with the catcher. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Foley takes off running. The throw down to third, and he is in there with the third baseman in, but now it's 2-2 to Leverhusen. Again, anything can happen, especially with Hayden's pitches. Hard slider into the dirt or a breaking ball or whatever to be corralled. It's 2-2. He'll throw that breaking ball or that hard breaking ball at any time. 2-2, the tying run at third in the person of Foley. Hayden bends at the waist and will throw the break even to Leverhusen. Got him. Just blew it by him for the third out of the inning. 3 straight strikeouts, actually 4 if you count the one that was dropped by Luke Hayden. The Cats get a runner at third base, but they do not score through 4. 1-0 Edgewood. We'll take a break and we'll come back to Rookser Field after this on 18 WJTS. Back at the ballpark as we head to the 5th. Thummel will hit for the Mustangs here. He hits it back to the mound. Stratton knocks it down, throws on to first base. 1 pitch, 1 gone. So Stratton into his 5th inning here, throwing 3-hit baseball in this pitcher's duel between he and Luke Hayden.
The catcher, number 18, Henry Doring.
Doring will hit a strikeout victim earlier himself. Curveball misses outside. Pitch is low. 2-0 the count here. Doring down in the order in that 7 hole. This one chopped on the ground. Hankey will come and get it on the wet grass. Come over the top with a perfect throw. 2 gone. So 2 up, 2 gone for Deckard, the left fielder. Stratton looking for the 3 up, 3 down frame to see if the offense can get going against Decker, or against Luke Hayden, I should say. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Curve ball, got him to wave at it. So 0-2 with 2 away. Stratton peeks in. Will cut it loose here. Backs out, does the hitter. So the Cats here down 1-0 in the top of the 5th. Stratton brings it home. Got him, struck him out. Peter's going to throw to first to complete the strikeout. Throw is high, but he gets it done. A quiet inning for the Edgewood Bats here in the 5th. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Cats trail Edgewood 1-0. We'll take a break and come back with more after this on 18 WJTS. Play goes to the bottom half of the 5th inning here.
The right fielder, number 16, Chris Heddinger.
Chris Heddinger leads things off here. It's Hayden working with a 1-0 lead. Cats looking for their first hit of the game. Pitch to Chris. Hayden misses outside. He got 4 straight strikeouts. The first guy reached on a pass ball, though. Then proceeded to strike out the next 3, including having Foley at third base after him moving up, swiping a couple of bases. Pitch to Heddinger is high, 2-0. Heddinger, Stratton, and Ben Hankey here for the Cats in a 1-0 game. Heddinger flew out to right his previous plate appearance. The 2-0 from Luke Hayden. Swung on and missed. He's not been around a plate, and Heddinger just chased one out of the zone. That drew the ire of the head coach. 2-1 here. Hayden trying to get back in the groove. He lets it fly. Breaking ball, swung on and missed, and that's what happens when you chase. Gives the pitcher back the command. And it is 2-2 here. Plateward got inside on him, and it's 3-2. Only problem, Hayden here with a couple of walks to go around or go with those 8 strikeouts. The 3-2 to Heddinger. Breaking ball got him. So another punch out for Hayden. That's number 9, and Grant Stratton, his counterpart, will stand in. Grant has pitched really good baseball as well, giving up just 3 hits. And Edgewood scored on that RBI single by Good to right field, chasing home Sater, who singled earlier, back in the 4th inning. Again, Cats in Daleville at 11 if you're going to come out to the park tomorrow. Then around 5:30 against New Palestine. Used to be an 8-team tournament, the Hall of Fame, but again with the 2 fields and the rain, and they just took it to a 4-team event, round robin style. Again, it was always a mess with 8 teams in this thing, with the 2 fields, the JV field and the Rixer field, playing an actual tournament. The next pitch. It's back of the screen. It's 2-0. Daleville, coached by former Jasper assistant Terry Turner. He was here in '86 when the Cats went to the Final Four in single class. Moved on to Anderson and led Daleville to a couple of state championships in recent years. This is his last year of coaching. Terry Turner, a really good guy. The 2-0. Tied Heddinger up there. 2-2. Here is the next offering from Hayden to Henninger, and he blew him away. But they're chasing. That's when Luke Hayden gets good, when people chase, and they certainly have here in recent innings. 10 strikeouts for Luke Hayden. Struck out the side with 4 strikeouts last inning with that pass ball. Hankey gets in, 1-0 to him. A lot of times, though, Luke has been behind some hitters, but he's been able to come back with just having really, really good stuff. 1-0 pitch. This one looped back to the mound. Hayden right on the mound makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. Wildcats go quietly in the 5th. It's getting late. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Cats trail Edgewood 1-0. We'll take a break, and we'll come back after this on 18 WJTS. Back for the top of the 6th. Inglis leads things off. He a strikeout victim earlier against Grant Stratton. Tries to bunt first base side foul. Stratton with 5 strikeouts, giving up the 3 hits and just the 1 run. Stratton comes in at 4-0 with a 1.47 ERA. Oh, and 1 curveball, fisted foul. Oh, 2. Fouled away. The 0-2. Punched on the ground towards first. Wallace up with it. Onto a covering Stratton, and the Wildcats get the out. So Blue Ball will stand in. He is 1 for 2 here. Stratton will deal with him, the leadoff hitter. Breaking ball, bottom drops out of that. Oh, 1. Swung on and missed. He chased, and he gets the strikeout. 2 gone here in the 6th. Sater will stand in. One and 0. Next pitch, missed. This one chopped on the ground. Hankey will have to charge hard, bare hand throw. Got him. Nice play by Hankey to end the inning. Put a circle around that one. Cats will come to the plate here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Trailing Edgewood 1-0. We'll step aside and have more. To the home half of the 6th. Cats down 1-0. Eli Hope Cody Morton and Connor Foley will bat here against Luke Hayden. Ten strikeouts for Hayden. Corners are in for Hof. First pitch inside corner. 0-1 delivery. Curveball hangs high. 1-1 here. Plateward. Strike pumped in there. One and two here. Hayden works out ahead of Hof. 1-2. Hangs high to Eli. Two and two. Chased. They'll complete the strikeout at first base. That was kind of shaky. One gone, 11 for Hayden.
Second baseman, number 5, Cody Morton.
So Morton gets in here against Luke Hayden. 1-0 Edgewood here. 0-1 the count to Morton here. Edgewood scored in the top half of the fourth inning on an RBI base hit to right field. One pitch. Ball popped up. One and two. Morton trying to stave off Hayden, try to be a base runner here. Get that tying run on. Luke Hayden kicks and fires. Chopped on the ground. Blue ball will field. Has to deal with the third baseman. Throws on the run. Got him. Third baseman, the last second, cut right in front of him. Thought that was going to be a problem for blue ball, but he made the play.
Batting for the Wildcats, the third baseman, number 25, Connor Foley.
Connor Foley. Oh, and 1. Pitch high. One and 1, 2 away. Hayden fires it home. Curveball out of the zone. Cats trying to scratch a base runner. They've not gotten a hit off Hayden. The 2-1 offering. Hammer in for a strike to Foley. Flew out and struck out here. 2-2. Hayden has had a lot of 2-2 counts, and he's gone with that breaking ball. See if he can hang one here to Foley. Hayden, the break even to Connor Foley here in the bottom of the sixth. Breaking ball, he's on it. Fouls it right back into the screen. Foley ready. So is Hayden. The break even with 2 away here in the bottom of the sixth to Connor Foley. Hayden a long look in. And will drop the glove and bring it home. Foley rifles it into the gap, and that's going to be extra bases. Foley will round first base, and he will have a double. There'll be no Luke Hayden no-hitter tonight. Foley went the other way very nicely. For the first hit of the ball game, a 2-out double. He was right on that one. So Andrew Wallace gets in. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Wallace has a base runner out there to drive in. Hayden leaves it outside, 1-0, 1-0 Edgewood here in the bottom of the sixth. Two away. Hayden throws it down. Well, first he'll wheel back, not throw. One and 0. Hayden plateward. Breaking ball, chopped to first base, foul. So 1-1 the count here. So Wallace digs in here. The pause from Luke Hayden to Andrew. And again, they look to throw back to second base, but do not do so. One and one. Again, the next pitch. Breaking ball misses. They're going to try to steal third, and he is safe. Got back in there. May have overran the bag, but the tag was a little bit late. And Foley's at third once again. He got the third back in the fourth, but did not score. Foley nearly slid through the bag. It's 2-1 now. So Wallace can drive in the runner at third here. 2-1 the count with two away. Hayden gave up a hit to Foley earlier in this inning. Hayden comes to the set and will throw the 2-1. Breaking ball high. Ross Peter is on deck. And they've had some pass ball, wild pitch situations. The 3-1 to Wallace. Walked him. So runners on the corners. Third walk for Hayden. And they're going to have a little conference here with Ross Peter coming to the plate. 1-0 Cats are threatening here. Edgewood leads 1-0. No bullpen action. Perhaps the relief pitcher, if they go out and get Hayden, is in the field somewhere. They're probably going over the first and third situation right here, where the runner takes off early. And they'll let that guy go up to second base if you execute it properly. Troxler will run for Wallace here. So with 2 outs, a 1-0 game here, the Edgewood Mustangs trying to cling to this 1-run lead with Hayden out there on the mound.
Batting for Jasper, the catcher, number 10, Ross Peter.
11 strikeouts for Hayden. So runners on the corners here. Again, we'll see if Jasper tries to steal a run here. Hayden will bring it home. Ball blocked. Runner's going to go up to second base. So now there's 2 guys out there for Peter. So with 2 outs, if Peter can square one up, runners will be moving. One and 0. Luke Hayden throws it. Peter pops it up in the infield. Blue ball will battle it. It's in the lights, and he'll drop it. And 2 runs will come in to score, and the Wildcats lead 2-1 on the air at shortstop. Drop the pop-up. Again, he was battling it. And the Wildcats lead here 2-1. As Peter hit it a mile high to blue ball at shortstop, and he could not come up with it, and he dropped it. And that's the way you win a game. Not out of the woods yet, but you battle, and put pressure on the defense. 2 away, and here comes Leverhusen, the runner at first base. Here's the pitch. It's out of the zone. 1-0. Runner takes off, cut on and missed, throw down to second base, and it's a stolen base. One and 1. Ernie swipes second. He's the courtesy runner. Two to 1 Cats here. Bottom of the 6th. Pitch on the way. Pop foul out of play. 1-2. So Hayden trying to get out of this inning and maybe get his team out of the plate, but Stratton has been pretty well lights out. 1-2. 2 away. Leverhusen trying to battle. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Shot foul down the right field line toward the Wildcat bullpen and out of play. 1-2. And Hayden has been tough all night. Just the one hit, but an error proves costly. The 1-2. Curveball high. Two and 2. Hayden to Leverhusen. Curveball high. 3-2. Ernie out at second. Pitch on the way, but first he wheels back towards second. So a double and a walk with 2 outs after 2 were already retired. And an error by the shortstop on a pop fly, the 3-2 to Leverhusen. He struck him out, but not before the Wildcats get a base hit. Again, that walk and an error. 2-run score with 2 outs. They were running. We'll head to the 7th. The Cats try to nail it down. They lead Edgewood 2-1. We'll take a break and come back with more after this. Luke Hayden leads things off here. Dangerous hitter for Stratton. He's 0 for 2, though, and he slams it past a diving Connor Foley in the left field. He was probably a little hot after that air last half inning, so the tying run is on. So they'll run at first base here. Gorgeous will run.
Next batter for Edgewood, the right fielder, number 4, Andrew Good.
So Good stands in, runner at first. Stratton throws it, fouls it away. Oh, 1 runner at first, Gorgeous. Here's the pitch, curveball, does not chase. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Stratton 1-2. Nobody out, runner at first. Cats lead 2-1 here in the top of the 7th. Stratton brings it home, breaking ball, punched into shallow right. It's going to get down for a base hit. So first and second, traffic on the bases for Edgewood. So Druckery will stand in. Stratton gives up his 5th hit of the game. See what they do if they lay a bunt down here, trying to get that tying run home. Druckery will bat. He is 0 for 2 in the game so far. First and second. Stratton comes to the set and brings it home. They are bunting, bunts right through it. Now they got the guy picked off second base. He is gone. Nice play by Peter. He strayed too far off. The tying run cut down at second base. So the courtesy runner gets thrown out. Runner still at first with 1 away. Ball popped up in the infield. Foley will wait for it. He'll grab it for the second out of the inning, I should say. This one hit on the ground, back to Stratton. This could be it. He throws the first, and the Wildcats win it in come-from-behind fashion by the final count of 2-1 behind the 5-hitter for Grant Stratton. Outduels the ace of the Edgewood Mustangs here, Luke Hayden. 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors for Jasper. 1 run on 5 hits and 1 error for Edgewood. Wildcats with the win go to 14-2. We'll play Daleville tomorrow morning at 11, followed by New Palestine at 5:30 in the Hall of Fame Classic out here at Rixer Field. The Wildcats win it 2-1 over Edgewood. For Jeremy Markos, I'm Kurt Gutgsell saying good night from Rixer Field.
This has been an 18 WJTS presentation of high school sports.